Aloha, my name is Jordan Oliphant, and the article that I had was At Risk for Abuse, a teacher's guide for recognizing and reporting child neglect and abuse. There are 3 factors of failure to uncover child abuse and neglect. The first one is failure to detect injury caused by abuse. Number 2, failure to recognize the indicators of abuse and neglect. 3, failure to report the case to appropriate agency. Now, going along with number 1, the important thing for a teacher to do is understand the different types of neglect and abuse. The first one is neglect, failure to provide for the child's basic needs. Verbal abuse, excessive acts of derision, taunting, teasing, and mocking. Emotional abuse, intimidating, belittling, or otherwise damaging interaction. Sexual abuse, intent to commit sexual acts with minors or sexually exploit children. Physical abuse, any type of physical harm to a child. Once they know the different types of neglect and abuse, it is also important to understand the different indicators that a child may show. So here are some. Height and weight significantly below age level, chronic hunger, constant fatigue, unattended medical or dental needs, frequent injuries such as cuts, bruises, or burns, poor school attendance, fear of adults, finding reasons to stay at school and not go home, difficulty walking or sitting, running away from home, and etc. These are only some of the indicators that a child may show. And a child who persistently shows several of these characteristics may be experiencing the symptoms of abuse or neglect. Studies have shown that children with disabilities are at greater risk for abuse and neglect. It is important that teachers who serve these children become familiar with the child's condition. So examples of this would be if the child is a little bit slow learner or any type of physical or mental disability. It's important for the teacher to know these things and how to better interact with the child, and not only the child but with the parents. Because if the parents feel like the child is struggling, then it's going to be even harder at home, and that's when the greater risk for abuse and neglect occur. So a common question that a lot of teachers have is, should teachers report suspected abuse directly to the appropriate human service agency or to their building principal or immediate supervisor? So these questions may be difficult to answer if specific policies and procedures have not been outlined. If no policy exists and a teacher reports suspected abuse to the principal and the principal fails or refuses to report the case to the proper authorities, both teacher and principal may be subject to legal action. In such a case, a teacher may be held responsible depending upon specific circumstances involved. So teachers and administrators are required by law in all 50 states to report suspected child abuse. And they should report suspected child abuse to human services agencies responsible for the child welfare. Generally, teachers are required only to have reasonable suspicion that child abuse has occurred before they are required to report it. So all 3 of those factors, either it's important for a teacher to understand not only the different types of abuse, also the indicators of abuse, and that a teacher should report these different things to the human services agencies. All of that together can help prevent any child from further abuse and can solve those problems. So it's important for us teachers to know these things, and that was about what my article was about, the at risk for abuse. So thank you for listening. Mahalo.